What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the corner. The only corner where we're selling statistics and knowledge and not dope and pussy. This video, we're going to split college football into two. We're going to start off with 6 upsets from week 7 of ranked teams. First off, we're going to start with the dogfight in Eugene. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Indiana was about to go up to Eugene and Oregon was gonna beat the shit out of them, and that's not what happened at all. Dante Moore, the USC transfer, just 2 picks, was not built for the moment Saturday. I'm not even gonna say because he did okay against Penn State, but just not getting it done. Indiana actually ran the ball more than they passed it, with all the hype that Fernando Mendoza has, and he had a great game. I mean, he did perfectly fine. He did throw a pick 6 in the fourth quarter, to which Cignetti said he asked him, "You having fun?" And with that pick 6 in the fourth quarter, they get the ball back and immediately go down the field. And yeah, it was Mendoza's throwing the ball, but this kid, Elijah Surratt, just took the game over. Goes down, and the pick six tied the game at 20, and Surratt just takes the game by the balls. It was all the way down the field. It was at least 3 catches, maybe even 4. He had the touchdown catch, and then they get the ball, come back down, kick a field goal, make it 2 scores. Honorable mentions as well. I mean, Elijah Surratt, 8 for 121 and a touchdown, and then their running back Hemby was 19 for 70. So you just can't hate on Indiana. I mean, they've dropped 70 on 2 people, dropped 60 on another, and then one of those 70 pieces was on a top 25 team who was still a top 25 team this past week. They got their ass beat by Ohio State, but still. But Indiana gets out of Eugene with a 30-20 win. We'll move on to the Red River rivalry. Texas State Fair type shit. You know what I mean? Number 6 Oklahoma at Texas. Lose 6-23. Mateer, playing after having hand surgery 2.5 weeks ago, forced everything, absolutely everything. He had 3 picks. One of them was the end of the half. One of them was in another moment where he kind of had to throw one up, but still, you can't have it. You can't have it. He might not be fully healthy. His completion rating was 50% on the night, and that's just not how he's been. You could tell he was trying to do everything himself. I mean, they had 48 yards on the ground, so I'm sure he felt some type of pressure to do something. And they were 6 for 17 on third down. Every single one of these teams that you will see on this list struggled on third down on Saturday. Just ridiculous. And with this offense, the fact that they were hitting third down 17 times says everything that it needs to say about how John Mateer was playing. And, I'm sure that's just like an Alabama, Auburn, a Georgia Tech, an Ohio State, Michigan. I mean, this is a big rivalry game for these two teams. So I'm sure he wanted to come in and get it, especially with them being undefeated. I mean, just a game they needed to win. Arch was nothing special. He made a couple of throws where I could tell he's had some growth throughout the year. Still got that weird ass throwing motion, but Texas's running back was 22 for 94, Wisner, who has been very quiet all year long. So it's good to see him show up in this game. We need Baxter to show up. We need C.J. Baxter to start showing up, and this Texas team might actually have a chance with 2 losses. Arch was 21 for 27, 166 and a touchdown. The only offensive touchdown for Texas. The only other touchdown they had was the fourth quarter punt return to put Oklahoma to bed for the night. I mean, it was 16-6 at that point. You give them that touchdown, it just that late in the fourth, there was no coming back. They had done shit on offense all night long. So, and when you're throwing 3 picks like that, Texas just had great field position and really couldn't do anything with it still. So, I think Oklahoma and John Mateer beat themselves absolutely trying to. Could the backup maybe have contributed a little bit better? I mean, you never know. You never know. Oklahoma's got some big games coming up for the rest of the year, so they have plenty of chance to prove themselves. So, the next game we're going to do is this Michigan, number 15 Michigan at USC. USC gets the win at home, 31-13. Their offense absolutely proved themselves. I've said multiple times, I think a few videos ago, that they were a top 5 offense. Granted, they're not ranked. Their only loss is to, was Illinois, another ranked team that, what do you do? And with them coming up, they've got number 13 Notre Dame, number 25 Nebraska, number 8 Oregon, and the new, apparently good offense in UCLA for the rest of the year. So USC's got plenty of time to prove themselves. They got to win out, though. Got to win out. Got to win the conference. They had almost 500 yards of offense, 389. I mean, that's a fucking first down away from 500. 224 on the ground. Maeva, 25 for 32, 265.